We thank him much, and we do hope by the support of one and all, we shall be moving towards our goal, that is, of creating an Eid Gah which will preach the good thoughts among all the communities of this island. Because as you know, Islam is first of all a universal religion. Islam preaches universal brotherhood. So, if we have a sincere heart and working with the heart within and God overhead, we should do and we can do something good for not only our community but for the country as a whole. And for this reason, we, all the Muslim community of Mauritius, we are proud to have in our midst an Imam, a preacher, a Maulana, a social worker of the caliber of His Eminence Maulana Muhammad Ibrahim Khushtar Siddiqui Qadri Razvi. This man, as you know, is performing mission in about 16 countries. And we were glad to know recently that he has been invited in America to go and preach Islam and to teach people there what are the teachings of Islam. And we do hope that our activities in this Eid Gah, just as in South Africa, London, Manchester, South Africa and India, Pakistan and many other countries where Allama Khushtar's presence is, we are doing something good for the international community as well. And for this purpose, we are glad and thank the government of Mauritius for the land which he has put at our disposal for the establishment and the creation of this first Mauritius Eid Gah. And I recall that perhaps for most of you might have seen that each time you come here, another laurel is added to our collection. We are not exaggerating. Perhaps the Prime Minister himself, he might recall when he came at the Sunni Razvi Academy in 1983, there was no question of Eid Gah then. But anyhow, there were many institutions created by Maulana Khushtar. Then in 1985, the Prime Minister came here for the laying of the foundation stone of this Eid Gah. So he saw for himself that the land had been cleared by bulldozer, etc. And now, in 1986, he will be pleased to see that the mosque has already been built for prayer, 5 times prayer. This is a good thing, that is, we are not lagging behind. We don't want to stay in a lethargic state because we know that culture and religion are things which are beneficial to every human being, to whichever community he may belong. Because as Islam says, and as always, remember that French saying, that on peut augmenter mesure, tout l'univers est convié. Nul insecte n'est oublié à ce festin de la nature. When something is being done in the name of religion, everybody should come. Everybody should partake the joy of God's teachings, of God's message. So we are pleased to see all of you. And as you may know today, that apart from the mosque, you may see, you might be sitting under this tarpaulin marquee. You see, you may see permanent steel poles which have been put up. When the Prime Minister first came here, these also were not here. We had to have recourse to some temporary measures. But fortunately, we have had this also, and we thank Almighty God for blessing us to be speedy in all our projects. And this because I recall the fact that somebody has well said that many are the mighty things. None is mightier than man. He masters by his devices the tenets of the fields. And this, when we think about that, we immediately refer to His Eminence Maulana Khushtar, who is creating wonders in this island. We are not exaggerating because he has plans. And when somebody works for peace and universal brotherhood, there is no denying the fact that he is helped by Almighty Allah. And with all your blessings, he will move forward again, and we shall go to the extent that this Eid Gah one day will become, as is the wish of His Eminence Maulana Khushtar, a true national center, where not only Muslims can come for prayer, but all communities will come and meet and exchange greetings. This is his dream, and although his dreams come to realization, this is again a marvel, a wonder. So, we thank you for coming.